is Deepak, Mathematics. In the previous class, we had discussed the types of rational numbers and irrational numbers and also the properties of irrational numbers. Today, our topic is on real numbers. Real numbers. Imaginary numbers. Imaginary numbers. And the last one is complex numbers. Complex numbers. Real numbers, imaginary numbers, complex numbers. Okay? So let us see what is a real number. Real numbers are the numbers which is nothing but a set of rational numbers and irrational numbers. Set of real numbers is noted with capital R. Capital R is equal to rational numbers. Rational numbers and irrational numbers. Irrational numbers. So the set of rational numbers and irrational numbers together forms a set of real numbers. I mean, every natural number, every whole number, every integer and every rational number and every irrational number can be called as real numbers. Okay, I'll take one example. 4. Actually 4 is a natural number. Natural number. And 4 is a whole number. And 4 is an integer. I mean positive integer. Okay, and 4 is a rational number. And finally this 4 is a real number. So 4 is a natural number, 4 is a whole number, so 4 is an integer, 4 is a rational number and 4 is a real number. So every natural numbers are real numbers and every whole numbers are real numbers, every integers are real numbers and every rational numbers are real numbers and every irrational number is a real number. Okay. We will take another number. 3 by 2. 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is a rational number. 3 by 2 is a rational number and 3 by 2 is a real number. 3 by 2 is a rational number as well as 3 by 2 is a real number. Okay. Now you take another irrational number. For example, root 3. Root 3 is a rational number and root 3 is a real number. So every irrational number is a real number. So every rational number is a real number. Okay. So next. Okay. So we understood what is a real number. Okay. Real number is nothing but the combination of, it is a set of rational numbers as well as irrational numbers. Okay. Next comes to another type of number, that is imaginary numbers. Imaginary numbers. Before we discuss about imaginary numbers, once again it is necessary for us to recall the square roots. For example, if I ask what is the square root of 4, you say it is 2. Actually 2 is a principal square root. Actually square root of 4 is plus or minus 2. Why? Actually, what is the meaning of square root? Any two same numbers which is multiplied to name that product is nothing but square root of that number. For example, if I say 4 is equal to 2 into 2 and minus 2 into minus 2 is also 4. Okay, 2 into 2 is 4 and minus 2 into minus 2 is also 4. So, what do you say? Square root of 4 is plus or minus 2. So, you can say that square root of 4 is 2 and square root of 4 is minus 2 also. So like that, you take any square number, square root of 25, which can be said as plus or minus 5. But 5 is a principal square root and minus 5 is a negative square root. Okay. So minus 5 into minus 5 is a 25 and 5 into 5 is 25. So both are the square root of 25. Okay. So like this, suppose if I say What is the square root of minus 4? Okay, what is the answer for you? Is there any answer? Any two same numbers multiplied to get minus 4? No, because suppose if I say 2 into 2, which is equal to 4, minus 2 into minus 2 is equal to 4. Okay, minus 2 will be obtained by multiplying minus 2 into 2. Can you say that minus 2 and plus 2 are both the same numbers? No. Minus 2 is a negative number and 2 is a positive number. Both are different numbers. So they are not same numbers. If minus 2 into 2, then that only gives minus 4. So how can you find square root of 4 minus 4? Okay, for this there is no answer. Okay, so they need to find an answer for it. So they found a numbers which are called as imaginary numbers. So to find the square root of minus 4, we need to extend further numbers that is nothing but imaginary numbers. So using these imaginary numbers, we can find the square root of minus 4. Imaginary numbers are denoted with small I. I square is denoted as minus 1. That means I is equal to square root of minus 1. That means actually minus 1, it is not possible to multiply any two same numbers to get minus 1. But they imagined a number. They imagined a number and it is denoted with I, whose square is equal to minus 1. So finally I is equal to square root of minus 1. So this is the unit base for finding square root. So using this, what they did, minus root 4, okay, square root of minus 4 is written as square root of 4 into minus 1, which can further be written as square root of 4 into square root of minus 1. Okay, square root of 4 is 2 and square root of minus 1 is I. That means 2I. So finally what they said, square root of minus 4 is equal to plus or minus 2I. That means square root of minus 4 is plus or minus 2I. In the same way, square root of minus 25 is given as plus or minus 5I. I is an imaginary number. I is an imaginary number. That means I square is equal to minus 1. I is equal to plus or minus square root of minus 1. So using this, they found that square root of minus 4 is equal to plus or minus 2I and square root of minus 25 is equal to plus or minus 5I. Okay. So this is like this. What is the square root of minus 16? Plus or minus 4I. Okay. So these are called as imaginary numbers. So what is an imaginary number? Imaginary number is nothing but square root of a negative number. Okay. In ordinary numbers, square root of negative number is not possible. That means in case of whole numbers, in case of natural numbers, in case of integers and in case of rational numbers, square root of negative number is not possible. That means it is not possible in the remaining cases. So they need to extend some more numbers to find the square root of negative number, which is nothing but an imaginary number. So this is how you can find the square root of an imaginary number. Okay. So what is an imaginary number? Imaginary number is nothing but the square root of a negative number. So finally, square root of minus 121 is equal to plus or minus 11I. A number accompanied with I is nothing but an imaginary number. Okay, understood? Okay, next. So I think you understood what is an imaginary number. What is an imaginary number? Imaginary number is nothing but a square root of a negative number. Square root of a negative number is an imaginary number. Okay. Hope you understood what is an imaginary number. Okay. Next one is a complex number. Complex number. So what is a complex number? Complex number is a number which is a combination of a real number and imaginary number. That means a plus ib. Complex number is in the form of a plus ib. Example, 7 plus 7i or 5 plus or minus 2i. So these are called as complex numbers. Okay. So complex number, what is a complex number? Complex number is nothing but a combination of a real number and an imaginary number by using a plus or minus symbol. So these are called as complex numbers. We will discuss in further in depth about complex numbers. Okay. So complex numbers is denoted with capital C. So what is a complex number? Set of real numbers and imaginary numbers is called as a complex number. Okay. Understood? So thank you for watching this video. Okay. Thank you. Keep subscribing for daily tutorials.